I'm a cat, meow. People say I'm crazy because they don't get me. I'm completely sane. I'm more sane than you are. People are like, boo, 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 like some political shit, like fucking buying into the scam, and we got the government wasn't even meant to be just two parties. It's just like the same fucking old assholes. It's the Queen King mentality shit, and they're like, we are real people, and they are real people. They just don't think that they're the same as us. And then they're like, we are here to rule you, and we got it like pretty good. That's why I love America, because I'm a fucking cat and I can be it, and you can't take that from me. You may not like it, but too fucking bad. Meow. Sorry, I'm also aggro all the time. Meow. Anyways, I decided to become a cat. Because I used to go with like the wolf pack mentality, but like the wolf packs, like usually sometimes wolf packs end, and like you realize your wolf pack sucks. Like those fucking homies I used to live with for like 5 years at the booze trap. They weren't friends. They were just fucking trap people. You're booze trap people. At least the recycling, the one thing I liked about it is the recycling was great. So many cans. That's good, I'm impressed. I'm supporting the local economy, you know? They all suck though. I got good friends now. I took my brain apart and destroyed it in an Oblivio ritual, where you basically just destroy your personality, and it worked. And I do agree that like ego is what causes pain, and if you can take yourself out of it and see it from like an objective viewpoint of you viewing you as an avatar, then you can kind of understand the mystical truths. And the machine, the false machine, there's a good machine, and then there's like the wannabe try-hard machine. That's like all this fucking technology bullshit. That's like, they were like, let's make cars look stupider and have people buy them, and they're all fucking boo, boo, boo. Let's make bubble cars, bubbles. Bubbles are cool, but bubble cars are dumb as fuck. That car's sick. Hell yeah. Sorry. Oh, and make sure to fucking ask people for consent before you film them. Or if you do film them and they're like, stop filming me, just fucking edit them out. And then tell them like straight up, like, I'm a man of my word. I'm gonna edit that shit out, dog. The aliens are already watching me, so. I got that tattoo. It has like a fucking reminder that I'm always being watched from somewhere. It's good to like be aware of the Babylon system too. Yeah, they're recording everything you do, and that's why like I just realized they're recording me without my consent anyways. So anything I've already said has already been heard. Not really. There are some things like passing the current on. I was given the current in 2012, and I thought it ruined my life, but it actually saved my life. I got 1 foot in the real world and 1 foot in the magical world, and I'm a loser in this world and a fucking magus in another world. Meow. I'm a cat. Mystical energy over work. Meow. Yow. And I can speak in tongues. So there's like the Christian tongues are like, bah, 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 and they look all crazy and shit. Well, they're just getting that energy out. Like my shit's more like, and like, that's the magic right there happening. Maybe I should go fucking incognito. You can film yourself. I am part of the pirate society. I've always been a pirate. I just play when it goes up in here. Yeah, I be Captain Weird Beard. And like my buddy Baz, he was saying shit like, wouldn't it be funny if like you just got stuck in that character because you did the script so many times? And then I was like, I don't know if I can tell him the truth. That happened. That's my life story, fool. No, he's not cool. He's cool. Okay, so I was talking about the douchebags. He's the only cool one. Their whole attitude was like, fuck you, my beer. And there was like, it had its own cool little social mores and shit. Like, if you drink someone's beer, you replace it, food, whatever, not. And like these dudes, they just constantly wanted to make me feel like I'm like not as good as them. That's kind of like, you're not a real man. Knocking doors isn't a real trade. And then they go work for their fucking parents and think they're better than everyone. The high school mentality. I graduated high school in 2006. You don't meet my standards, I don't talk to you. Well, I talk to you, but you're not. Then you throw out is not beneficial to you into further categories, have them categorized and placed in a certain place in order to evaluate their influence, and you only yoke with people that can be on your level. What am I even looking for? Short cart. Short cat. It's a short cart. And like also like learning to truly not give a fuck and just not caring what anybody thinks about you, and then going to extreme measures to allow people to know that's what you're like. So I ordered these cat ears for both myself and for other people. Let them know that I'm a fucking cat now. It goes back. There's some connection with Bastet there. What am I fucking looking for? Got enough ice cream. Oh, I should get some more fruits. Got my little kava group, and yep, I had to kick out all the founding members except for myself. Because I have like friend rules, and then I have my order rules. And it's my order. And I advanced in my order, which is mine. And that's the most important. And then I also have the only cult I'm in is in IOE, Independent Order of Energy, and that's my cult that only I'm allowed to be. I'm the only member. That way no one can fucking influence me and tell me what to do. Let's get fruity. That's the cat thing too, because cats are independent. They don't care what you think. But if they like you, they'll like you. If they don't, they don't. And if you fuck around, they'll scratch your eyes out. Another reason why it's like I'm hiding my brutality and cuteness. And I've like been pretty good. I haven't really attacked anybody. And it's like the really hard thing for me to learn is like people might do something fucked up to you, and you literally don't do anything back to them, and you just take that energy, kind of walk away from them. Now, if they keep fucking coming after you, then you use your protective measures. Thug life. So I've been to jail. I'm a felon. Went crazy in 2012 because my mom tried to kill herself several times. Then the state came in, took the house, sold it, fucking sold the house in Hawaii. It was a conspiracy. And then they put her in like an assisted living facility and said I couldn't live with her. That's also when some other stuff was going on that I saw, that other people saw, but only the people that saw it saw. And it's the kind of stuff you don't talk about too much. I've gotten advice like to not speak about it at all, and that creates a dualistic split, and it's like I can't be real with people, I have to be an actor, just because of the nature of this shit. And it's like I told all my secrets in, I hit this thing called 0 point where it's like these are all my secrets, like publicly. I didn't want to do it. Someone would use some of the info on me anyways, but it ended up working, and that way on the occult level, it was like I was told by the HGA, which is the Holy Guardian Angel which is kind of like the main spiritual. It's like there's something else that you get in your head that the system tries to tell you doesn't exist, because then you're not, they can't control you, or they can't control you, you know, you can control you, which is why things are hard when you turn against it. And by turning against it, you become part of it, in a way. Illumination is enlightenment, and enlightenment is the first step, not the end all be all. You are just aware in the present. Instead of being pushed this way or that way, you're aware, present, and you are in control, having your mind singularly focused. That's why I'm not doing well, because I'm talking. I need lotion. Coco Radiant, I'm big Coco Radiant, yeah. I love cocoa butter. I'm also not white. White is a mentality. I do not identify with it. I do identify with Irish, Russian, and German. Scheiße. Vets. I have a second last name, which is Pruitt. The Pruitt line. That's my father's line. It's the military line. And I felt bad because I didn't have a father to raise me, but I knew him. Talked to him, and like, I am an esotericist and a fraternity maker. I think that comes through the lineage, and like, I realized that silence is the key. And my father taught me that. And all these fucking toxic fuck boys saying you're not a real man. They're like, little baby Jay. And then like any girl you're like trying to talk to, they'll like intentionally try to like swoop on that and then fuck her just because they're worthless. And like, I always struggled with, you know, getting girlfriends or having someone to bang, but like, I always did good with like actually having girlfriends. And I lost my virginity at 23. Renewal. Because of the fucking Christian shit, and that's why I hate the church so much. But I realized later, you get the better side of it, is that I have 100% control over my sexual urges and desires. I jack off a lot. It's fucking tight. And I'm strong. People are like, oh, you get more energy when you don't jack off. It's like, no. I'm El Fapo. I fap a lot. I fucking left my pocket pussy in a Costco shower one time. Anthony found it. I was looking in my backpack and I was like, oh no, you didn't do that, did you? And I did. Hilarious. Embarrassing, but legend status nonetheless. Fuck other people. But the people that are good in your circle, keep them. The people that are not, cut them out. Trim them. And instead of like talking shit, I mean, it's good to say what you're going to say. And the thing that people get the most mad about is when they can't control what you say. And then they get defensive and like threatening. I had one friend threaten to like beat me up or kill me because I was telling the people the truth of what I thought about him. And I know he didn't really mean it, but I'm trained to take every single threat for my life seriously. And that way I'm just like, I still see him as a friend, but I don't speak to him. I'm taking karate to make myself less lethal, to be able to do what I need to do to stop a situation rather than do the gnarly shit that I don't talk about, that I haven't done, but I know how to do. My dad was a killer, legally. He said that he's killed people with his bare hands, and that killing people is better than sex. So I'm dead. And then put military-type mind control on me. So, I'm glad that I have a free mind. I got to keep my defensive solid. I am a KOL, former master of arms, and now I'm the musician, which I think is better, but I still got my sword. And that's not a joke, that's real shit. And I like being funny because that way people don't have to be disturbed by like my deep, intense personality, at least on that kind of level. Here's the fall system. It works, but are we working for it or is it working for us?